What's up, cooks? Today we are going to use the Chef IQ and the guided cooking mode to make some chicken stroganoff with egg noodles. This is one of the recipes on their app, and the machine is going to guide us through the whole process to make this fantastic dish. So join us. We're going to make chicken stroganoff in the Chef IQ Smart Cooker. So I want to thank Chef IQ for sending us this cooker so we can try it out. This cooker has a lot of neat functions. It's not just your average electric pressure cooker. It's a smart cooker. So it has an app with tons of recipes, and the app has guided cooking instructions that works Wi-Fi with the cooker and gives you step-by-step processes and takes you along the whole cooking experience. So today we are going to be making chicken stroganoff. It's based on their beef stroganoff recipe in here. I'm just using chicken because that's what I like to eat. If you want to take a look at this cooker, I'll put links down in the description. I think it's really neat. I've had a chance to cook a few things. I made some rice and it worked really well. So thank you, Chef IQ. Let me go grab some ingredients and let's get this cooker rocking. Okay, so the cooker's fired up. It's connected to my phone. So I've pulled up the recipe for beef stroganoff. We're going to be doing a chicken version. The recipe itself shows you all the ingredients you're going to need, the step-by-step process, but we're going to do a guided version of that. So we're going to go start guided cooking. So it's going to give you a list of all your ingredients. We've done our prep. So this is all you're going to need. So this is one of the things I was talking about. You want to get everything ready before you start cooking. That way, when you're cooking, you're not interrupted by having to prep. So we've done all that. We're going to hit done prepping. And we're going to select our cooker, which is, I named the cooker Amy Learns to Cook. So it just connected. So step one, we're going to add our butter to the cooking pot and we're going to hit next. So I'm going to add our butter to the cooking pot. I'm also going to add a little bit of olive oil to keep the butter from burning. I'm going to hit next on the app. So what it does is it tells you to start and stop it on the cooker because they don't want you being in your house in general and then starting your cooker because you've touched your phone somehow. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. It's going to heat it up, and it says it's going to take about 3 minutes to heat up until it's bubbling. So when that happens, we'll hit next and we'll be going on to the next phase. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to hit next. We're going to add our chicken in here. Woo. And we're going to salt and pepper it. They give an amount like a 1/4 teaspoon, but I eyeball it. Fresh ground black pepper. So because they're using steak, they're cooking it to like medium rare. I'm using chicken. And this meat is not going to go back into the cooker when we pressure cook. So I'm going to cook the chicken all the way till it's done. If you're using steak, cook it to your desired doneness. So when we add that amount, it shows us how to add it, how to stir it, season it, and cook it until it is done. When you're done with each stage, you just hit next, and it's going to take you to the next stage. So as soon as it's done, we'll be back. Okay, this chicken is fully cooked. We temped it at about upper 160s. So we're going to go ahead and remove the chicken. Ooh, it smells so good. Remove the chicken. They already got me hooked just with that. So, we're gonna hit next. Next up, we are going to remove that. I already did that. Next, we're gonna add the onion. That's 1 medium diced onion. And we're gonna put in mushrooms. This is 16 ounces of sliced mushrooms. Oh, I'm gonna cover the chicken with some foil to keep it warm. So we got our onions, our mushrooms in here. I'm gonna put a couple of cloves of minced garlic. So all that is in there. We're gonna cook it about 6 minutes until all that is tender. So we'll be back. So our next thing is to add the flour and the thyme. Just a couple tablespoons of flour and about a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. We're gonna stir that around to coat those mushrooms and onions and to sort of saute off, get that raw flour taste off of there. The recipe calls for wine. I'm not going to use that because it's a really small amount. So I'm going to add 3.5 cups of chicken broth, beef if you're using beef. We need 12 ounces of, extra wide egg noodles. That's about 12 ounces. We need 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Gonna stir this around, get that nice and combined. Looks good. I'm going to make sure all these noodles are under that water, that liquid broth. Next, we're going to put the lid on. The cooker automatically is changing the program to what we need. So as soon as I hit next, it just switched it over to pressure cooker. We're going to add it to seal. Okay, set the regulator to sealed. Next, it's going to change our thing. Press start. It knows how much, how long, how much pressure, everything for this cook. So when this is done, it's going to come up to pressure. It's going to cook and it's going to automatically release it so we don't have to do that. So when that happens, we'll be back. Okay, the cooker is finished. We're going to go ahead and take the lid off. It looks really good and it smells really good in here. Going to go ahead and stir it around. I'm going to hit next. And we're going to return the meat to the pot. And stir. It's looking good. So we did that. We're going to go next. And step 16 is sour cream, which I can't eat. So I'm going to go ahead and put like a boatload of butter in here because I can't have sour cream. You want to put some chopped parsley up in here. Yum. Stir it around. It's looking really good. We're just going to let it stir and sit here for a couple minutes until that sauce thickens, and we'll be able to serve it up. So let me go grab a bowl so we can have some, and I'll be right back. This looks pretty good, and we're both pretty hungry. So this is the Chef IQ stroganoff, beef stroganoff converted to a chicken stroganoff using the guided cook function. Looks delicious. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Give us a little parsley over the top. What do you think about that, Boo?
Gimme.
Are you gonna want some of this?
I don't know.
Chicken stroganoff?
Does it taste good?
It smells good. Whoops.
Have you taken a little sample?
I may have.
Okay.
You might have to adjust the seasoning, salt and pepper to your taste. You can add a lot of different kind of seasonings to this. Woo! Come on over, Boo.
You don't have to ask me twice.
You ready to eat, Boo?
Maybe.
Looks really good. Smells really good.
Mm-hmm. Yum, yum.
Mmm. It's really nice. Quick and easy dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And the cooker guided us all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and tender chicken. So I would say this dish is a winner. Mmm. I thought it made it a lot easier to have that guided cook function that takes you through. It programs the machine every step of the way. You don't have to worry about any of that. I give it my thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you want to take a look at the Chef IQ cooker, I'll put links down in the description. I really like it. Once again, thank you, Chef IQ, for sending this cooker. We're going to be doing some more recipes, so just hold tight. I think it's a great cooker. It worked perfectly well. The app was kind of fun to use, and the recipes were really good. So, yeah, thumbs up. Link will be down in the description. So, cooks, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please subscribe below, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll get notified of our uploads. Also, you can catch me on my website, www.amylearnstocook.com, and come out and join my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/AmyLearnsToCook. And you can catch me on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook, and also on Instagram at Cooking with Amy. Now, I'm getting ready to go eat dinner.
Does the app have a button for refills? Hit OK now?
I'll give you a refill.
Thank you.